It's Friday, June 25th, 2010, and this is the Morning Swim Show Streamlined. We've got a lot of competitions going on around the world this weekend for fans of swimming and water polo. Let's start with the biggest one, the Paris Open, where Michael Phelps and the rest of the elite team from the North Baltimore Aquatic Club will compete against some of the best swimmers in Europe starting tomorrow. Many of the Europeans will use this as a final tune-up for the European Championships, which begin in mid-August. Phelps, who will reportedly receive $120,000 just for showing up to the meet, will swim the 100 free, 200 free, 200 fly, and 200 IM at the two-day meet. Phelps will also race 17-year-old Frenchman Yannick Agnel in the 200 free, a precursor of what could come next year at the World Championships and possibly the Olympics. Randall will be another American to watch at the Paris Open. Ball has been training in Spain this year after spending a few years in Italy and could be a contender for the USA Pan Pac team. He'll square off against the fastest sprint backstroker in the world, Liam Tancock, who has been winning lots of races in Europe in the past few weeks. Cesar Cielo is another non-European attending the meet, and he'll race his former Auburn teammate Fred Bousquet, as well as Frenchman Alain Bernard and Amaury Leveaux in the sprint freestyles. Leveaux told the French sports newspaper L'Equipe that he's changed coaches again in the hopes of regaining the form he had in 2008 when he won a bronze in the 50 free and was part of the French 400 free relay that won the silver medal at the Olympics. Cammile Muffat, the fourth fastest woman in the 200 IM this year, will be one of the women to watch in this meet. 3 of the 4 women who won the 400 free relay at the 2008 Olympics for the Netherlands will be in attendance, led by the 2 fastest 100 freestylers in the world, Ranomi Kromowidjojo and Femke Heemskerk. The only one missing is Marlene Veldhuis, who just had a baby last month. Thomas Lurz will headline the FINA 10K Marathon World Cup tomorrow in Portugal. Lurz is the reigning world champion in the 10K swim and has been unstoppable since last summer. On the women's side, Brazil's Ana Marcela Cunha will be the favorite after winning the overall World Cup last year. This will be the only World Cup competition in the 10K race before the World Championships in Canada in July, but it will resume just a couple of days after Worlds. Also this weekend is the 5th leg of the Open Water Grand Prix, which will feature a 36-kilometer race in Portugal. The United States women's water polo national team won the final exhibition match against China last night. After losing the first 2 matches earlier in the week, the U.S. team won 12-8 over the Chinese, setting many of the USA players up for the start of the FINA World League Superfinal on Monday. Betsy Armstrong, Swimming World Magazine's reigning female water polo player of the year, did not compete against China, so she will be fresh next week. But rising star Cammie Craig played in the first match and will be one of the American players looking to make an immediate impact. And finally, the first annual Jimi Flowers Swim Classic will feature some of the best disabled swimmers in the country, led by reigning Swimming World Magazine Female Disabled Swimmer of the Year, Mallory Weggemann, and NCAA champion Dave Denniston. We could see some Paralympic world records fall at this event, and Swimming World TV will bring you all the races from Colorado Springs on demand as they become available. And as always, we'll have full recaps of all these competitions throughout the weekend on swimmingworld.com. Justine Schluntz has become one of the biggest names in collegiate swimming this year, not only in the pool but out of it. She was awarded a Rhodes Scholarship and helped the University of Arizona to a 4th place finish at the NCAA Championships. Now she's a finalist for the prestigious Woman of the Year award. The Arizona Wildcat was honored as the Pac-10 Woman of the Year this week, which automatically puts her in the running for the top award, which honors student athletes for their contributions in sport and in society. Schluntz does a lot of volunteer work with the Big Brothers and Big Sisters Agency and Casa de los Niños in Tucson. If she wins, Schluntz will join Whitney Myers and Lacey Niemeyer as other Arizona swimmers to get the honor. And that's the news for today. Have a good weekend. We'll see you next time on swimmingworld.tv.